What is it? Dragons?
Elephants
No, let's
need
save that for
soldiers,
later.
guys.
Sounds like a really bad emo
Yep.
song.
We got a treasure chest full of tears, and it sunk my ship.
Don't blame it, Jack.
What is happening? I know what it does. He missed the biscuit, though.
Be nice to our listeners.
I'm cutting that out.
I was gonna say, if I ever start doing coke, I'm just gonna refer to myself as the powder mage, as a white male who enjoys rap music.
Edgy, man.
He likes to burn things, apparently. So I dunked my whole nugget.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up. Alright, guys, everyone fall in. It's time for the War Council.
Nergalicious.
Oh.
We're good.
I legit waited, and then I lost the Jacob Dad comment thing. I deleted it. Whatever. We're live now. Hey, everybody.
Lost comedy gold.
Lost Comedy Gold. That's the name of our new show. Things that were funny would be funny if you heard them, but you didn't hear them. So you have to take our word for it. It was hilarious.
We're really funny.
Yeah,
They're really funny.
It was really, really funny. Welcome back to the War Council. God damn it. It is March 12th. That's a Monday. We didn't record yesterday because shit in my life fell apart. How was your guys this weekend, Jack?
Much better than yours.
Okay. How about you, Jacob?
Nothing.
Humble brag. Oh yeah, dude, my weekend was fucking awesome, dude. My car ran the whole time.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I don't play Destiny 2.
That's badass. That's fucking really cool. Lyle, how's your car?
My car is fine. I bought a video game that my friends recommended and said they would play with me, and then no one played with me, so that was cool.
I feel like that's a lie.
Spiffing?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Nope.
What? Anyways, and then I ate chicken, so yeah, it was a great weekend.
Like a whole chicken?
Just like
15 pieces
wings.
of chicken.
Yeah.
From its family.
Rough. Matt, you're also here. How was your weekend?
Painful.
Okay.
But not for car-related reasons.
Fuck. All right, you and me against the world. Yeah. To fill everyone in adequately, I had some car repairs that went horribly, horribly wrong. And now things might be fucked, Tried to save myself roughly $450. That didn't work. So,
how much did you cost yourself?
Well, who knows,
Yeah.
actually. I cost myself at least $450. Let's just throw that out there, because I have to take it to a shop. I don't have to tow it to a shop, because it no longer runs. That's not a thing that happens anymore. I have to tow it to the shop. I have to give them the $450 I was going to perform the job in the first place. Then they're going to see if them undoing my fuck up fixes everything, then we're golden, right? If them undoing the job and starting the car makes them realize that, oh, shit's fucked up inside of the engine, things are a little different at that point.
Right.
So, thoughts and prayers go out to me, because...
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh, dude, so many thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, so that...
Do we need to make a Facebook profile picture thingy for Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
One like equals one prayer for Jordan.
One share equals one thought. And one comment equals one donation of $2,000 to my cause. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
We'll
very
do a
super
little
nice.
commercial with like Sarah McLachlan and just you looking sad.
And you know what? It's just me looking sad, just me looking normal. Like it's just like slow motion me like holding a gun, like making a list of 13 things. That's a joke that'll come across. No, it sucks. And like I tore up my hands because I was working, in the tight compartments of my engine, so I'm all fucking scraped up. My back feels like I got stabbed like Julius Caesar number of times. It sucks. It really, really sucks. Who else has something more positive to talk about from their weekend? Good.
We had some wings this weekend that were just brutally hot.
Were those wings from Topcock?
What?
Is Top
He's
Cock
dead?
Is Top Cock
Yeah.
dead? I'm
Oh
trying
no! Stop trying to
Has he been turned into delicious wings?
Yeah, covered in hot sauce and devoured.
But
So I bought like 13 different hot sauces this weekend, and so I brought them over to Matt's, and we just like suffered through them. It was really good.
what happened to
They're
that thing
so
where
good.
you were going to make hot sauce and then you were going to give me a bottle that I paid for?
Anytime you want to give me money, every time I talk to you about money, you're like, "Oh God, I'm so in debt." It's
I already
crippling.
paid you.
I'm fucking dying. No, you didn't. Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Also, I'm going to send you a screenshot of my bank account, and then you'll see that.
I still really don't think you paid me for that, but I mean, I'll give you a bottle of sauce. I
It was
have a
$8.
gallon.
I could afford
I have
$8.
I have a gallon of sauce. So
It was
I
a gentleman's
will-
agreement.
I will
Wait, you're
get
telling
you.
me that Menacing Pepper is really just a front for Lyle to launder money from
It is.
everyone he knows?
It super is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's in the air now. The FBI's got it.
Shit. Oh, man.
All right, let's move on to the last week. Let's go in reverse order here. Let's back up past the weekend where all the hot wings and horrible depressingness happened. There was a good week in there, at least I think.
Yeah.
Jacob, you're up.
Yo,
You're first. You've been
today I
denoted.
I saw Death Wish.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I had the day off and nothing to do. It was fun. I don't think that. Okay, I'm gonna start this by saying I haven't seen the original, which might be kind of blasphemous.
Not really.
But Bruce Willis is really good. Like just staring directly at someone and not saying anything and looking intimidating.
Totes.
He's not that good at like portraying emotions. You know,
Definitely.
for someone who's spoiler alert. Wife gets killed in a robbery gone wrong.
That's the plot of the movie, not a spoiler, but keep going.
Dude doesn't look that upset. But watching him shoot some scumbags was fun. The gore was pretty on point. It's in the trailer, but when he drops that car on a dude, fucking gnarly. And then there was like a scene where they're in his house. He shoots a dude, and then the dude falls down the stairs, but lands directly on his neck, and you like watch his neck break, which was gross.
So you're telling me it's exactly like the first movie?
I couldn't
And
tell
I
you
say
that.
I say that that's not at all what. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to NRA TV, how much gun fetishism is there?
There's really not. He just has guns.
I heard
Yes, I
I heard
do.
that he went to a gun shop in Chicago and acquired an assault rifle in like 3 hours.
No, he doesn't. Okay, so maybe he does get an assault rifle from that gun shop. So at the beginning of the movie, he goes into the gun shop because he, wants to buy a gun, but then he pussies out because he, is like an old white man who's never shot a gun before and is
He's a
intimidated
straight
by them. Yeah, but then he steals a gun off of a dead person that comes into his hospital.
Wait,
And then at the
As you do.
all the time.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why
And
I
then,
own a hospital, so I can get all these guns.
he just goes on a killing rampage.
So
But
wait,
it's cool because he's killing bad guys. So
totes,
that makes it okay.
vigilante justice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you said a phrase something about an old white guy who'd never shot a gun before.
Yeah.
Is that Bruce Willis's character?
Yeah, he's a doctor.
How
so
does he
he's
turn
just
into
like
fucking Rambo if he's never shot a gun before?
there's a few montages of him shooting guns like in a warehouse or whatever.
Oh, he's like,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie to you. It's
gonna-
not that hard. Like there's an
Yeah,
item
totally.
that if you point it at something and you pull the trigger, it shoots at it. So
Yeah.
I mean, you say it's not that hard, but like, look at the number of people who like shoot themselves in the leg. It's like it's super high. It's a real high number.
He hurts himself the first time he like shoots a criminal. So it's,
Okay, so he's like, okay, it's trying to teach you lessons. That's cool.
human.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's got the guy that played Hank in Breaking Bad is in it. And he's like the detective who's working on his first
Of
case.
course he is. Of course.
I was hoping you were going to say Hank from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
So
Mike
I'm
Judge
gonna-
is in here.
Yeah.
Just want
I'm
a picture of
gonna
a
go ahead.
goddamn hot dog. What?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now. Like I don't know anything about guns. I have one, and that's it.
That scares me.
But
Yeah, same.
but I went out shooting one time and I shot it, and the slide?
Mhm.
Anyways, it came back and it like took a chunk out of my thumb. And that
Nice.
was really cool.
Yeah.
That's basically what happens to Bruce Willis. The slide
Nice.
touches his hand.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. So I get it.
Vincent D'Onofrio is also in it, but it's
shit.
weird because he plays his brother, who's he's just kind of a fuck up. But I'm so used to D'Onofrio, being Kingpin or like some mobster or crooked cop. It's weird seeing him as funny Uncle Frank or whatever.
Yeah, when's the last time you watched Full Metal Jacket? He was the funniest Uncle Frank in that movie.
My biggest complaint with the movie is Hank, whatever the fuck his name is.
Hill.
Yeah.
Hank Hill?
Basically puts together that Bruce Willis is the Grim Reaper. That's like what his vigilante name given to him by other people is.
I was hoping it was going to be called Death Wish.
He's dead, yes.
So he like kills the last dude who robbed his house or whatever, and the cop comes in and he's like, "Oh, so when did you get these guns?" And Bruce Willis like, "The day I brought my daughter home because I was worried something like this would happen." And he's like, "You got a Glock?" Because that's what the Grim Reaper uses. It's like, "No, I had one, but I sold it." He just goes, "For good?" So this is like, He goes, "Okay, I'm fine with that." And then he eats a slice of pizza, and that's essentially the end of the movie.
So you're telling me that the guy that plays Hank and who plays this guy is still the worst cop in the world? I take it
back.
Like all the people that didn't know Dexter was murdering people. This guy is the biggest idiot in the world.
Yeah. No, he put it together. He just doesn't want to arrest him because he doesn't give a shit that he killed people.
Okay, I didn't get that part. Then okay, fine.
Yeah, no, he was like, "Oh, so you're like him saying he got rid of the Glock was the cop asking like you're done shooting."
Okay, so
right?
the inflection. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
it's like you done shooting people now, and he's like, "Yeah, I got out my system."
It's like that. It's like that John Wick scene with the cop, and he's like, "You working again?" And he's like, "Yep." He's like, "All right, see you later."
So I didn't know that's how it worked. So whenever you go on a killing spree, you just go to the cop and let him know that you're done.
Yeah.
I'm done killing people. You don't have to arrest me.
That's what the Zodiac killer was trying to do, and it just didn't work out for him.
We do not promote gun violence.
It's like one more murder, and I would have had you.
We have more gun violence to talk about later.
So actually, the worst part and the actual ending of the movie, Bruce Willis takes his daughter to college or some shit like that, and as she like walks into her dorm, he sees some shady dude walking across the street, and he just goes, "Hey!" and then points a finger gun at him, and then the movie ends. That's literally the end of the movie. It's just like,
why?
I'm gonna shoot you. I don't know.
So,
it's
just Bruce Willis.
So weird.
Bruce Willis.
I have to know. Was it a white guy?
No, it was like a Asian guy.
What the fuck?
I mean, Bruce Willis does kill plenty of. I mean, he doesn't kill plenty of white people.
Yeah, but he's
he
like
does kill white people.
He just sees an Asian guy walking across the road. And he's like, "Hey!"
Yeah, essentially, he's like, "You look suspicious." I mean, it's a menacing finger gun. It's not like finger guns.
No, I get that. This time I'm on the same page as you. That's just that's not unweird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Whatever. Maybe I should look into what Charles Bronson was up to. Maybe they're trying to call back to something. Okay. What else you got?
So it was fun. I probably wouldn't spend money to watch it in a theater. I obviously didn't because I can watch movies for free. But it's worth watching on a Netflix, something like that. When it gets
sounds
put up
like
on
you
streaming.
should just watch John Wick instead.
That is true. John Wick is a far superior.
There we go.
Movie.
Revenge tale. They killed his dog.
Yeah,
the shithead from Game of Thrones killed his dog. What's he gonna do? Let that slide? It was a brand new dog. Right after his wife died. It was the spirit of his wife in a dog.
It was.
And they killed it.
Would it be worse if the dog was like really old, like he had known it for longer, or is it worse if it's a puppy?
Like if that dog was just like really close to retirement?
Exactly.
If that dog wasn't like the living spirit of his wife, I doubt he would have cared as much.
I don't know, dude. Some dude comes shoots my dog, I'd be pissed off. Granted, I wouldn't, become an assassin.
I might.
But
I mean, to be fair, he didn't become the assassin because of the dog. He was like, all right, I'm out of retirement because of the dog.
Well, like,
Well,
what
so
would
shithead
make you
kid.
become an assassin. You know,
I don't
If
know.
something was going to make you become an assassin.
Maybe just if that kid was that kid. I don't know. He's a fucking dickhead.
You just see that kid and you're like, I'm gonna become an assassin.
You're like, I fucking
That's
hate
it.
you. I
I know my
make it my
purpose.
mission. I'm not allowed to say what would make me an assassin on the air because that is incriminating.
because the NSA is listening to us right now.
Yeah. Yep. Let's.
Hi, Mr. FBI guy.
Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, John. John, how you doing? How
good
the
to
wife
see
and
you.
kids? Snooping again. Huh? I knew you would. You nasty fucker. Moving on, Jacob. What else you got? Did you watch that fucking pussy
Yeah.
kill movie?
Unfortunately, I did. Yeah. So the movie is called Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill.
So for some reason, I could not convince Elizabeth to watch this with me. Not sure why. It sounds like a fine movie. She just wasn't into it. That's her preference. That's fine.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, I did not.
Okay. I knew it was going to be bad.
Oh, of
I
course.
did not think it was going to be as bad as it was.
That sounds
So, you know,
unlikely.
It's like they're a all-girl punk band or rock group or some shit like that. So I thought, oh, maybe at least it'll have like a decent soundtrack. The Green Room soundtrack was fucking phenomenal.
It was.
Nope, they play a show at the beginning of the movie. Their band is shit, and then it plays like just shitty. It's not even like punk or rock music. I don't even know how to describe it. Soundtrack's ass. You don't see Dave Mustaine's face. He's like a war veteran who
Oh yeah, I forgot about
becomes
that.
a prisoner of war, and then the Taliban or whatever cuts his face off. So that's why his face is all like fucked up and he's just covered in bandages. The death scenes weren't literal. I think everyone in that movie gets shot. Like no one is forced to, I don't know, cut a tit off or.
What?
I mean, it's all girls. I don't know if they're going to do in like a stupid Saw ripoff, but yeah, he like locks them in rooms and it's like one of you has to die for the door to open, and they just like literally shoot every one of them.
So
although
it is
end-
a Green Room ripoff. It's just not a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end, you think the girl gets away and then she falls into a spike trap. So that was probably the most satisfying death in the whole movie. I don't remember if Dave Mustaine gets killed or not. I kind of make it a rule to not turn a movie off in the middle of it. I try to look for a redeeming thing in anything I watch, and
Just
maybe
one.
it's not
Just
total
one,
ass.
right?
Yeah. I could not find it in this movie. I contemplated turning it off so many times, but I always hold out that maybe something will
This thing
not
at the
make it
end.
as awful. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Not this whole movie was just ass.
Rough.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna watch it until you said that.
I didn't watch Jeepers Creepers 3,
Oh, I did.
unfortunately. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I was gonna. So Aaron and I watched Jeepers Creepers a couple of weeks ago, and then I saw 2 and 3 were on Netflix, so we were gonna watch both of them. And when I went to go find Jeepers Creepers 2, which is the best one of the trilogy, it
False.
wasn't on Netflix anymore. And I
And then
figure
you
she's not
couldn't-
gonna want to see the third one without seeing the second
Of
one.
course, the rich
So-
history of Mr. Jeeper Creeper.
Yeah,
Mr.
exactly.
Creeper.
How was
No, I
it,
didn't.
Jack?
It was what you expect. There's it leaves on a cliffhanger, and like the entire time it's like, what is he? We're gonna find out what he is, and then it just ends. And well, they find out what he is, but they never tell you. They tell him, and he gets all like pissed off.
Fuck that.
Him as in being the monster.
creeper. Yeah,
They tell him, "Well, I know what you are," and
Yeah.
that's it.
and then he's like, oh no,
Does he talk?
no, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But like I don't know. There's just a lot of things that like I wanted answers to. Like, how did he get his license plate? Like I want to just imagine the creeper going into like the DMV and just picking a novelty license plate.
And
Like,
they're okay, you got it.
Yeah. And, okay, be eating you. All right. Is that some kind of inside joke? And he's like, you wouldn't get it. It's kind of my thing.
Somebody knows about it. It's fine.
Yeah,
A
like I
little
want to
inside
see him.
joke between me and teenagers on a bus. It's fine.
You'll get it in a couple days.
So you're telling me I shouldn't watch it?
You should, because like
Mm.
you just need to see it, because like there's so many things to make fun of in this one.
I think
So I don't know if this is a well-known fact or not, but the director of the movie or the producer of the movie, I think it was the
That's
director.
the director. Yeah.
Yeah, is just like a crazy pedophile rapist or some shit like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of victims out there.
Who literally only made this movie to pay for his legal fees. I think he's like said that on social media or said that somewhere else. I was like, yeah, I just made the movie because I needed to pay off my court fees, for like raping kids. And it's just like not only does he make shitty ass movies, he's a shitty human being as well.
So we shouldn't see the movie?
I mean,
at this point, it's like Netflix pays him. He doesn't get money per view, I'm assuming. So
I don't. The logic is flawed.
What do you mean?
Why is that?
There's no way he's going to make his money back from this movie.
oh no,
Oh,
not
no.
at all.
How is he
so-
able to spend millions of dollars and put this thing together to then pay for his legal fees? I just don't get the logic.
Well,
Netflix.
I know it at
Is it millions of dollars to make a movie like that?
Oh, this one is not millions of dollars.
I would bet like
This one's
even
like
the
$5.
shittiest movie will give you $1 million, 1 million in. Okay, let's say 100,000. That's
Sure.
That's a lot of money, but not to make a movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably like $1 million.
He's no
but,
Robert
yeah.
Rodriguez. He's not making it for fucking 20, but still $20,000. Like,
I think the movie it had a theatrical release. It was like a Fathom event, which is like a one-time screening. We showed it at my theater, and the thing was sold out. I don't know how or
What?
why.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
But yeah, so
Insane.
I think it was the like it's only showing one night, so it probably
Yeah.
sold out all over the place. If it would have had like a month's long release, I don't think it would have done anything. But the fact that it was like a one night only type of event, I think boosted sales more than it would have.
that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It was-
I don't like that one bit. Oh, of course, there's no budget. Just to put this in perspective,
Wait,
I-
my guess?
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Before I get there,
Okay.
Jack, one question for you.
yeah.
Compared to Jeepers Creepers 2, would you say the budget is about the same?
No,
much
way worse.
lower, like half or less? Like what's the metric here?
You know when in I think it's in 2. I know they do it in both of them, but you know when he kind of does his like Dilophosaurus thing,
Yeah.
when he rolls out with his fan, they only do that once in this, and it's from far away, and you could totally tell it's like a composite. Like, they cut away and they cut back, and it fans out, but it looks like a 2D texture and thing. Yeah, it's just like there's no budget in this, and
Okay.
there's like, yeah, there's times where it's just like overly dramatic too, to like cringy points, and also like knowing his history, there's a lot of like child abduction and torture
Mhm.
for them, so it's kind of
Great.
it's a little not as fetishy as 2 was.
And you fucking supported this.
Well, I mean, like Netflix
Okay.
already gave money, you know.
Okay, so did they like? This isn't a Netflix production. Like, I don't know how
No.
this money works. Like, so I'm not even going to get into that. But
Oh, was it crowdfunded?
I doubt it. I don't.
It feels crowdfunded.
Maybe. I'm not able to find that at this moment. There is no production budget for this movie, but for reference, the production budget of Jeepers Creepers 2, which came out 14 years ago, was $25 million.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
it wasn't even near that. It was like made for like $1.50.
I mean, you say that, but like movies are hella expensive, dog.
Yeah.
No, like how
Like-
like estimating it was probably around maybe 15 million. It was probably like half
Okay.
their older budget, and it like shows.
So the budget for the first one was 10 million.
Oh, okay. It seems way less than that then.
Wow.
It's
So
maybe
just to put that in perspective, and then so far it's made $3 million.
oh, there's this one part where I guess this guy is supposed to crash his car, but you don't see it at all. You just like there's a guy looking off, and then you hear just like, and then he's like, oh no, and he runs over, and the car's already like crashed there, and you could kind of tell it's been there for a while. It's just like a set, like it's already a prop there, and it's just like I get you don't have a budget, but the way it was done was just so like amateurish. It felt like a YouTube video.
Dang.
I really want to find out what this budget is. I will never find out. Before we leave this topic behind, I just want to say Jeepers Creepers 2 made a total of $119 million worldwide. Jacob, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm looking at pictures of the Creeper online. Dude looks like he's gained a little bit of weight over the last.
He did.
How often does he come back? 23 years.
This is the same 23 years. This is the same one where he killed what's his name?
Jason Lee? No, that's my name is Earl.
So
my name is Earl.
Justin Long.
Justin Long, yeah. It's the same. It's the same year. It actually ties into both of them, 1 and 2. I think by the hint at the ending, this is before 2.
Wait,
I thought 2 was a prequel.
Well, yeah, I thought so too.
Not to get into the mythos of Jeepers Creepers, but
I don't want to keep diving into this. My head hurts.
Well, do you want to know a little spoilery of...
Spoil the shit out of it, dog. Go ahead.
So it starts with when he kills Justin Long in the police station. It starts right there. You don't see Justin Long or anybody, but there's people around. There's cops around, and they're circling his car, and so that's where it starts. But it ends with one of the main characters from 3 getting on the bus that gets attacked in 2.
Oh,
yeah. Or at least that's what I assume that they were saying.
That's
because they were like
stupid.
Yeah, they lingered on the bus for a little too long, and he's and he did that whole like, "I'll be right back, my girlfriend." Like I'm gonna live forever. He did one of those, and yeah.
And then he got axed.
I assume so. He axed for it.
Is the creeper black? Because that's hella racist. If so, Jacob, what else?
I watched a good movie this week. Ariel and I rewatched Moon. She hadn't seen it before.
Oh yeah.
I saw it was on Netflix or Hulu, something like that. So that was
love that movie.
Fun to see the confusion on her face when the second Sam Rockwell shows up, and she's like, "How did he get back to the space station so quick?" And stuff like that.
Spoilers, fuck.
Yeah, a little late.
That movie's only 18 years old or whatever. I don't even know.
I believe it's 18. That came out when I was in college, like 10.
Yeah, I have no idea.
2009. Yeah,
there you go. A hella good movie though.
Yeah, totally.
Like fucking super.
Directed by David Bowie's son.
Yep. Same guy that did Warcraft.
The last good movie he did, unfortunately. At least it was. Matt, did you watch Mute yet? Not to jump.
I have not watched Mute yet.
Well, obviously no one cares about this guy anymore.
I want to watch it. That's my plan this week is to watch Mute.
We'll see.
Sounds like you don't like it, Jordan.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I just I look at it and I read about it and I'm like, yeah, I should like this. And then I think about it some more and I'm like, okay, what could go wrong here? And then everything that could go wrong goes through my head. And then I'm just like, man, not today. Not today, Satan.
See, I'm still a fan of Duncan Jones. Like, Source Code was okay.
I don't dislike Duncan Jones, just being facetious. Source Code I thought was really cool. Know
how I feel about Warcraft. I tell you all the time.
How great it is.
I don't know why you have to call me at the middle of the night and tell me how you feel about Warcraft, but
no,
you just don't understand.
I don't understand.
I'm sending it to voicemail next time, just so you know. Jacob, do you have anything else of interest?
I started watching the new season of Love, which is Judd Apatow's show on Netflix, which is really good.
That show's so good.
I got 3 episodes left, I think. Since I can't watch that one by myself.
Is it too sappy for you? Do you just break down in tears?
No, it's just something Ariel and I watch together.
It's a super good show.
Yeah, I always hear people talk about how good the soundtrack is to Master of None, and the soundtrack to Love is fantastic. I can't believe that that's not also being spoken about. But
I
So
speak
good.
about
They
it.
have an episode where they play live that their cover band.
Yeah, I just watched that
Did
one
you
last
see
night.
that?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude, they're good.
Well, don't spoil anything for me.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
do like that show. It's a very cool, like down to earth, like comedy,
Yeah.
Judd Apatow style. You know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rewatch Knocked Up tonight actually because Judd Apatow's daughter is in the show and she's fucking hilarious,
Mhm.
and his kids are my favorite part of Knocked Up. So
I just want to watch This Is 40 again.
I fucking love that movie.
God.
I've got the poster in my house somewhere where Para's just sitting on a toilet and Leslie Mann's like brushing her teeth, and that's just the poster for This Is 40. I think that's great.
There it is. Did you? I know this was like before. Had to be before we started doing this. Did you see The Big Sick?
Yes, yeah, totally.
That was
I
a
saw
hell of a
that
good movie.
That was
Yeah,
way good.
And like, I don't even know. Like, he wasn't too involved in it, but it definitely had that Judd Apatow feel. You know, he didn't like write it or anything, but it, like, you could tell that he was involved somehow, even though he only gave it money. And then that fucking pop star movie with Andy Samberg.
Lonely Island.
Oh, yeah.
Was that
Yes.
an Apatow movie?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Produced, but like, yeah, totally fucking out of left field, fucking hilarious
It's
movie.
funny.
Yeah.
It was like a modern Malibu's Most Wanted. Loved it. You got anything else? We'll jump over to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna complain real quick. I'm back into Overwatch Loot Crate duplicate.
All right.
hell.
Well, see you later.
It just sucks. I just gotta tell everyone it's shitty. Blizzard, fix your goddamn game. I'm not gonna stop playing it either way, but I would just appreciate it if I could get stuff out of loot boxes again.
He's not going to buy 20 more loot boxes, all right?
That's a lie. But
Until he does. And then he won't buy 20 more,
Look, man.
probably.
I feel you.
Buy 19 more.
I feel you. I'm not gonna air my own dirty laundry here, but I've spent some money on a loot box related video game that's not Overwatch, but it has happened. I spent
out of loot boxes.
I spent $250 on Toe Jam and Earl. I'm good at spending money. No, it is not Vermintide. It does have loot boxes, but you can't buy them.
Thank God.
I'll let you ruminate on that mystery until next week, and then we'll figure out if you solve it. Did you? I think you were here last time. Have you played the new hero yet?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Matt said he
played
touched her, but
played around on the PTR a little bit.
is she as cool as I think she is, and is she going to be my new main? Go.
She's really fun. You'll have to fight basically everyone else we play with for her to be your main. But
I'm quick on the draw, man. Or I'm
Yeah,
really
she's
slow,
really
and that's
fun.
how I got stuck with Zarya to begin with. Who knows?
I'm kind of disappointed in the skins that they've released for her. None of them are like super cool.
Shocking.
Like Night One's all right, but
I just want to
Yeah.
know when I can get my hands on this business.
download the PTR.
I just don't want to do that right now. Actually, I think it's in there. Let's find out. Is that all for your week?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Did you have another word or two?
Nah. I was gonna say I think I might go see Wrinkle in Time this week. Ariel wants to see it, and we're playing it in Dolby at the theater I work at, so I might as
Gotcha.
well.
I might go see that too. We're showing a potential March 20th release. Just an FYI.
Holy shit! Smash 5 or Smash 4. I'm so fucking rock hard for that game, dude. I cannot wait.
Where did this come from? We haven't even covered the news yet.
I was just,
Right?
I got too excited. I was thinking
Spoil the
about,
news.
I was thinking about games, and then it exploded into my brain.
That was my
Actually-
only news.
I'm so sorry.
I spent like a good chunk of the week bitching and complaining about remasters and how there's too fucking many of them, and this better not be one or I'll freak out.
Did you see the
Who are you-
donkey video for
who are
this
you
one? Because
complaining
it's
to?
hilarious.
Mostly Val or my
Okay.
kids. You know, whoever Alyssa, the captive audience that I have.
I was like, you were saying that to us, or else I would have like went to bat for some remasters here. But
Well, I think I did a little bit, but I don't really care what you have to say about it, Jordan. That's all
Okay.
there is to it.
all right. Well, then we're
I
just
just
gonna
like to
Lyle's gonna get muted here, and
I like,
petty motherfucker. Go ahead, Jack.
I like the idea of Lyle just complaining to his kids, and they're like,
They're like,
Looking at me
What the
completely
fuck?
blankly.
"Dad off his
Mine
meds."
is like,
again?"
I like cats.
Well, it's
You
getting
would like
bad
that.
because now they're old enough that they can tell you to shut up, right?
Yeah,
Oh, Dorian does just like starts swinging at me, dude. He's
Starts-
a fighter.
yeah, I'll fucking
Like
headbutt
if he
you.
gets
He's real good
bored,
at that.
he just throws his fists up, dude.
Oh man. Well, we will revisit Smash. Did I draft that like I wanted to? I think I did, right? Who knows? I think I had a bad wild card around there. Jack,
what's up?
you're up. We didn't play any Sea of Thieves for like the 4th week in a
No.
row, but
I was there this time.
you
I was waiting
know,
for you.
you know who wasn't there? This guy.
car.
This guy's car. Yep. For some reason, didn't really feel like doing anything yesterday. But what you got going on this week? What happened?
Um,
Oh
just
Lord,
been watching.
go on. Sorry,
What happened?
sorry.
Sweet Lord Jesus.
some in the background. It's all good now. We're good.
Just I watched a lot of Altered Carbon,
Okay.
which is great. I really love that. I'm really liking that right now. Then what did I play? I played a lot of The Evil Within 2, which is actually really good.
Hell yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't like Evil Within 1, so I was like, I'll get to it someday. And I was watching a lot of reviews, which everybody was like, I didn't like Evil Within 1, but this one's
Mhm.
great. And so I was like, oh, that's how I feel.
Are you
And
playing first person or third person?
third person. I want that Resident Evil 4 feel.
It totally gives that Resident Evil 4 feel, but B also feels like its own thing now.
Yeah, it does. It like the last one felt like let's throw every kind of horror trope in here. You know, and just,
And none of the good ones.
yeah, and make it like needlessly difficult. It wasn't even at points fun difficult. It was just like really one hit kills for this.
Yeah.
You know?
Like shitty puzzles and
Yeah.
I agree with you. The second one is super fucking cool.
Yeah. It's really awesome.
And it gives,
I like
it gives
their
you like
whole-
a world that you're like, oh, what the fuck is this thing? And
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, and that there's like a lady that randomly shows up. And she's not really even a lady. She's like this big beast thing that, and like the I think it's, what is it that they play during the save things? Is it the Claire de Lune song?
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what it is. Whoa,
Whoa,
that dog scared me.
he shut that shit down.
But yeah, that when but what's cool is that when she shows up, she like sings it too,
Yeah,
and yeah, it was just really freaky.
it like it does that thing that I always talk about. Clock Tower on PlayStation 1 doing, where it just does creepy things with characters and their voices and nothing more, and
Yeah.
totally fucking gets under my skin every time.
Oh yeah, and there's that the camera, the monster. Have you fought that yet?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, that one's messed up. Because like you could hear it. I think like what you're saying, just hearing it is way creepier than actually seeing it. You know, you
Yeah.
could hear it coming for you, and it's just like, nope, you just got to get the hell out of there.
And then sometimes you see it and you shit yourself. Well, that's
Yeah,
a thing
that's
that
true.
happens, but
Yeah, the monster design is great in this one.
And they're super fucked up close.
Yeah,
You have to get in there sometimes, and it's not good. It's not good for anyone.
yeah. There's like that goopy white slime monster that looks like something that we probably shouldn't say.
Goopy white slime
Um,
monster does it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Jizz.
Yep.
It was actually the Michelin Man, you nasty,
Yeah.
Somebody had to say it. Come on.
or the Pillsbury Doughboy, you fucker.
I like that. I did not hear you guys at all until Jizz.
I told you it was just jizz.
Yeah, I actually unmuted my mic just so I could say that.
It was very appropriate timing.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like how you feel about that game going forward, because I liked it. I got burnt out. Lots of other
Yeah.
things. You know, the story happens every time.
Oh yeah.
But I do plan on revisiting it probably closer to October here, but that's a ways away. You know how I do.
Yeah.
Spend any significant time with anything else?
Let's see. I did beat Call of Duty World War II.
Okay, that was all right. Like,
Yeah, it was.
nothing revolutionary at all.
No, but it was fun.
Yeah.
That's the next
It's
game
exactly.
that comes out.
What's that?
Call of Duty Revolutionary. That's the next one that comes out.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the? I don't know if this is going to be in the news or
Hey!
anything, but they're.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stop it. I don't have much as it is.
Drainage news.
I've actually
just
got
gonna spoil
a
all the
few
news.
news things. It's all good. Yeah. As if it's a surprise. More Call of Duty's coming.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
What?
I know. Also,
No
Medal
one
of
saw it
Honor is
coming.
back. Who knew? It's not.
Oh.
What else you got? Anything?
Besides that, and just the image of the Jeepers Creepers guy,
Yeah.
haunting
Haunting your dreams.
Yeah, well, just him at the DMV, just waiting in line, being like, "I think I'm gonna be eating you," and just getting really pissed off when someone's like, "Why do you want beating you?" Like, no, that's not the joke.
It's not a joke.
I bet we could get the rights to the Creeper when the eventual, Top Cock TV show comes out, and Top Cock can pull over the Creeper. Or,
It should be like a Scooby Doo episode where it's like Top Cock meets the Creeper.
Yeah, exactly.
Already working on it.
Yeah.
I'm in contact with the pedophile right now, and
Okay. If I had a nickel for every
not
time you
officially.
said that-
I'm trying to catfish the motherfucker. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
He thinks I'm 12. This is working perfectly.
I hope someone just takes that sample of you saying that.
I'm meeting the pedophile.
Just make the song out of it.
What's that guy's name with the TV show?
Oh,
Chris
Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, Chris Hansen. We'll see.
I'm doing my best, Chris Hansen.
What's with this picture of Justin Long? God damn it. All right, Lyle, what's up, man?
So we were talking about the thing, and I think we should have a conversation about this because
Let's
I was
have a
reading
conversation about the
comments.
thing.
I was reading comments online about these remasters and things, and it seems like the majority of people just can't wait for their next game to be remastered.
Totes.
Am I really that guy that's like in the...
No. There's plenty of people who are with you.
It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. I feel so alone over here.
No, like you've never looked at the other comments.
Well, there's maybe a couple. I don't know.
It's definitely like at the very least a 50-50 road here.
I guess it's just where I was at.
I
But,
also
no.
think that like the same people are on both sides.
So
They're
you're
like-
telling me though, if they released a new Smash and it wasn't a new Smash for Switch, you would be just as pleased, or like,
Yeah. You know why?
fuck
You know why?
that.
Because I can play that on my Switch. I don't have to go out and get another fucking Wii U that nobody's gonna play with me on. And you know
Oh,
what?
fuck
That
that,
Mario
dude.
Kart was super fucking good. It was the same game with some improvements. That Mario Kart was super fucking good.
Yeah, I bought it and then I played it and I was like, fuck, I just bought the same fucking game.
Well, that's your fault for not knowing that 8 and 8 are the same number.
Well, I don't keep track. I can only count to 5, all right?
You just look at it visually; it's the same. It's an 8.
Yeah, I just buy things. I don't
It looks
really
like the
look at-
Infinity thing, and it's like a track. It's pretty.
I saw Mario Kart and I was like, yeah, I like Mario Kart. I'll buy a new Mario Kart. Oh, fuck.
No,
Okay.
I mean, we could go on with this for like weeks, but I think,
But
I think some people that you're hearing are on literally both sides of the fence. They're like, oh, all these fucking remasters until the remaster that they want comes out.
yeah, but there's nothing that I would want. Like the one that I did want turned out shit.
Are you talking about Secret of Mana?
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm so burnt about it, huh? It's because like they finally remastered my game and then it's not good.
That happened to me in the past.
Damn, dude, you
that
guys just
Silent Hill thing was
psychologically
happening.
Analyzed my shit
Yeah.
and set me straight. Thank
welcome.
you. I appreciate it. See, this show is like healing. It's great.
Exactly.
Wow.
Call in with your concerns about life, and we will answer them for you. Phone number 123.
Other than that,
Lyle.
I played Vermintide more than you and more than Matt. And I liked
Called
it.
out.
Sorry, I like my wife and I want to spend time with her. Oh,
What?
I
Well,
mean,
don't
we
say
were
that,
here
'cause
when
she
Lyle told her
listens to it, you know. So it's like you're really putting me on the spot right now, ruining my fucking week.
we'll edit that out. Don't worry.
Thought you were gonna say marriage.
You're ruining
No,
my
that's
fuck-
no, that's all right. Remember, I don't like my wife, so
Nailed it. Got him saying it.
You did tell
Got
her
him
to fuck
saying
off
it.
at the beginning of the podcast
Okay.
last week.
what? Did I?
Yep, you did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
You did. Okay.
Nah, I didn't do that.
Val knows
Vermintide.
what's up.
Vermintide. How? What's up with that? You like it?
I do like it.
Hey!
I don't like it. Like, there's a lot I don't like about it, but for some reason I keep playing it, so that must mean that I like it. I think.
Hey, Overwatch, what's up?
Yes, exactly. No, and that's the other thing too, is that Overwatch is that style of game that I just don't like, and I keep playing it. It's
I
competitive.
mean, you're like good at it though. Like
I'm not good at it.
surprisingly, we're like, oh, Lyle gotta fucking play the game. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
you
then
know,
it's
I'm
you
so good at
torping,
it.
like they're hitting the hammer, and you're
I
like, oh,
I don't think I've ever had a bad play of the game like that. I think all of my play of the games are fucking gold, to be honest.
yeah,
but,
they're pretty good.
but anyways, regardless though, every time I get a play of the game, all of you guys are like, "Oh shit!" Like, I can't fucking believe it. Oh,
I don't think it's that dramatic.
Okay,
We're
no,
just
it's
so
not.
proud of you.
It's nothing like that one time
thanks,
me and
guys.
Jacob fucked the whole team in the ass.
oh, that was badass. Yeah, that was real good. So, anyways, Vermintide though, the good. I like the classes. So I didn't think in the beginning, I was like, there's no diversity. All the shit's exactly the same. And then I really started kind of messing around with it. I have several characters that are like higher level now.
There you go.
And I get it. Yeah. So like that's okay. I enjoy that. And it sucks that playing online, you don't actually get to do your roles because people are fucking ridiculous.
Oh, totes.
Like, oh yeah, like first of all, they're not doing what they should be doing, but second of all, you get like the critics in every game. There's one of them where they're like, "Oh, you guys do this. Oh, come on, go this way." Oh, like that's not exactly.
Welcome to
how
the
you-
internet.
That's not exactly how you're supposed to like communicate a team. You know, like we can work
Yeah.
together.
Oh, totally.
You can talk to me about some shit or like suggest something. But like I told some dude to eat a dick the other day, and I kind of felt bad about it, but he deserved it.
You
Like,
did
he was-
not feel bad.
You didn't feel bad about shit, son.
No, I'm on the internet. It's anonymity. It's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever like real quick? Have you ever played Rocket League online?
Me? Yeah.
With randoms.
Yeah.
So Rocket League, you're on a team of 3. There's always the one motherfucker who's like, my fucking team sucks. The one guy
Yeah.
every time. 1 out of 3 people does that
it's
every
not,
single
it's
time.
Not his fault.
No, it's
definitely
never
not
his fault.
And it like, well, you know what? Since we're going down this fucking rabbit hole, when you're on Overwatch, especially in competitive, somebody's always fucking talking shit. But the thing to
love it.
remember, when you're in competitive and your rank is the same as mine, and you're down in the 1100s, you have no fucking reason whatsoever to talk about why I'm in 1100s. Like, you are right with me, so fuck off.
Shut that shit down, son.
Anyways, so the good, I like the classes, I like the different play styles. That's real fun. And if you actually have a team where people are coordinating together, you can make something happen with it. What I don't like is it feels like every level you could technically just start running, get to the main like boss where you stop, and then you can run to the finish, and that would be it. So if you want to speed run, you can finish every map back to back, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, something like that. And there wouldn't be any skill except for just avoid enemies.
Have you tried doing that?
I have done that. Yeah, we did it today. I was at a meeting for work, and instead of actually paying attention to the meeting, I did a quick run through of a level. And we literally went to the story point where you break the binds of this bell and it drops.
Mm-hmm.
So we ran over there. We all picked a side. We broke the binds. We ran down a hole, ran past the boss, went straight to the end, and it was over.
Neat.
Well, no, it's not.
I
But,
mean,
so that's what I'm saying is like it can be fun in the right circumstances, but it's also not like really that in depth to where it's fun because it's fun. It's fun because you make it fun, really. Like,
I mean, that's like any game, though.
Mhm.
Like, Destiny is fun if I have friends that are making it fun. Otherwise, it's like
Yeah,
getting
I
a
don't
needle
think
in my
every
completely
game's
dick
like
hole.
that.
disagree on that point. Even when I had friends that were playing it regularly,
Yeah,
I got so fucking bored of doing the same shit again.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
there
don't,
was
I don't
no
think that really
amount of
rings true for
shenanigans
everything. But
that, yeah. Oh
I'm just
my
saying,
God.
like, if you play a
Mario's
game a certain
fun.
way, you're
Mario's
gonna
fun
end
because
up
it's fun, dude.
not liking it. Like, and I mean,
Yeah,
Mario's the same shit too. Like, if you want to boil it down,
no, I don't. So,
Exactly.
No, I do not.
but I give Vermintide like a strong B minus.
I
I think it's like
if only
pretty
we were
okay.
doing grades on this show, then that might mean something.
so. I think it's like pretty okay. But it would be a lot more fun if I had friends. You know,
Like in general, or to play with.
no, like in
Both.
general.
Yeah, I think both.
Yeah. So, anyways, there was that, and of course, played some Overwatch. I did my fucking WoW dailies and shit like that, but I didn't play too much. I watched season 3 of Love all the way from start to finish, starting yesterday, like last night,
Nice.
and finished it today. And then I went to start Jessica Jones and was like, "Ooh, but wait, I still haven't watched the End of the Fucking World."
Right.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Which is hella good.
That's cool. I got through 4 episodes so far, and I like it so far.
It's like that weird British humor, but it's like the good kind.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it's the masturbating kid from Black Mirror.
Oh my God, I didn't even make that connection.
Boom.
There's some
Never look at him the
masturbating
same
in
way.
this too.
Yes,
So
a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, he's a lonely kid. That's his typecast.
Yeah.
Is that about round out what you did?
yeah, and like I said before, we ate chicken. That was cool.
Chicken's
How
cool.
how far into it are you, Lyle?
4 episodes. I just finished the 4th one.
Damn.
Okay.
Like it wasn't
Yeah,
that long
dude.
ago. You're like, I just started this, and this is where he punches
I'm
his dad in the
moving.
face and steals a car. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. That's a good show. Matt,
What's up?
what you got?
I pretty much did the exact same thing as Lyle. I played Vermintide and Overwatch, and I did not touch WoW this week. So,
So
Wow.
I'm proud of you. First off,
well,
how?
it's not gonna last.
What are your? We're skipping over that comment. What are your thoughts on Vermintide? Because you didn't play the first one either, right?
I did not. It just
Okay.
didn't grab me the way this one did when I saw the trailers and stuff. I mean, it's Warhammer. I'm usually like down for anything Warhammer, but it just didn't grab me.
Yeah, and I was
This
like, Matt,
one-
come play. You're like, ah, son. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
Now I'm the
yeah.
Lyle of the group. God damn it. Go on.
But this one's good, but it's one of those games that I have to be in a party with people I know, or else I'm just going to play like 20 minutes and stop.
For
Yeah.
sure.
But if I have a group of people, like Lyle and I ran through a map the other night and it took us like 20 minutes, and we just mowed through these guys, and it was fun. So, like, if I'm with a group of people, I'm going to play the shit out of it, but I'm not going to play it by myself.
Right.
Kind of deal.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Other-
go ahead.
Oh, no, go for it.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say real quick, I didn't do much of anything else either. Played Vermintide with everyone, for a couple rounds there. That was cool. Played a little bit of Overwatch, and I still love that game. I beat Crackdown, the original Crackdown, and that was fun. Like, that was surprisingly fun for the, what is it, 2006, 2007 that game came out?
Holy shit.
Oh dang, that's not too bad if you can
Um,
play something like that.
Yeah, it was like super easy. Like, it felt good. It felt really good. I've never played the second one, so I think this is like gonna get me on a road to like playing Crackdown 2 for the first time ever, I think. But I put some thoughts of that up on the website, and
What's the website?
the armchairgenerals.com.
Hey.
I didn't splurge for the .net, even though it was cheaper. Armchairgenerals.com. And I also, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but for some reason I had Reservoir Dogs on the mind. And I think it stemmed from, there's a level in Payday 2 that's the Reservoir Dogs heist. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, they do some pretty cool like crossovers. And then I looked into it, and I ended up going down a rabbit hole of playing the other 2 Reservoir Dogs video games that have come out in the in the history of the world, and comparing them to the movie itself, in sort of a scholarly interpretation of like what the fuck happened and what went wrong and what went right. Actually, some things did go right. So that is also up on said website. So I won't run through that, but that was fun. Like that was a really fun thing to see, for like such a weird property that you're like, what? They made a Reservoir Dogs game? No, they made 2 of them, and
Right.
also some other shit. And then I watched Bright, the Netflix film, which I don't have we talked about that on here like previously. I don't remember if anyone else had seen it.
I don't think
I
so.
don't know. I've seen it, but I don't know if we talked about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a cool movie.
Yeah.
Like I know
Yeah.
it gets shit on, and apparently I just like David Ayer's movies, because I've liked his past like several, and everyone's like, oh, this movie's dog shit. No, like that was a really cool interpretation of like pseudo futuristic world with humans, and then like orcs and elves that exist inside of it. But it didn't get like too high fantasy. Like there was some magic and shit, but it was pretty down to earth.
But did you see the dragon?
There dragon?
There was a dragon.
I missed it.
There
It
was.
was in
There
the
was.
sky. You see it from far away.
Oh yeah, no, yes, I did. Yeah, it's just flying through the sky in like a shot of the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Which is fine. Whatever. I like that doesn't deter me from anything or anything like that. The only problem I do have with it is I feel like it was trying to say a bunch of stuff on race. Like I don't feel it was definitely trying to
Yeah,
say a bunch of
totally.
things on race,
Yeah.
and I don't think it like hit the mark on a lot of that stuff. Like
No.
the orc telling the black guy about, or the black guy telling the orc, I'm sorry, about this race of people being ostracized for being on the wrong side of something from thousands of years ago. Like, yeah, we know what you're trying to, not exactly subtle or like poignant, actually.
Yeah.
But I mean, it had good ideas, and it was like a fun Will Smith movie. Like that was a Will Smith ass character. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So if you like Will Smith ass Will Smith, the black one, not the white one from Tested, you will like this movie, I think. Or if you just don't want to, if you don't take it too seriously, I think you'll like it anyway. Like it is a fun movie.
I thought it was all right. I'm excited excited is not necessarily the word. I'm more interested to see where the story goes as a whole than just that one.
Totally.
Yeah,
'cause, like, what else do they have going with this?
Well, the whole time they're like, "Oh, the Dark Lord, the Dark Lord." You never see the fucking Dark Lord. So I want to see whoever that dude is. I want to see the elves were barely in it. Like, yeah, they
Well, right.
were.
I mean,
Yeah.
but like, more of what I'm asking is they announced a sequel, right? But that's it so far.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it would be best served as a TV show to
Oh,
delve
yeah,
a little
definitely.
more into it. But I'll take a movie if I can get it. Or
Yeah.
if they just want to do Shadowrun in its entirety, I'd be okay
Yeah.
with that as well.
Yeah. I wanna see real quick. I don't want to look too far. Okay, Max Landis is not. That's what it was. Okay. I knew that there was something. They said they announced a sequel, but like something wasn't happening, and it's one of the writers isn't going to be involved. So
Max Landis basically created it.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's what the story is anyway. We'll see.
Hmm.
We'll see how it turns out. So that was like pretty much all I did over the weekend. I played a bunch of Rainbow Six, as I do. And
PS4.
and the cars, PS4,
Damn
and
it.
the car shit. Get on my level, Jack. Shit.
Sorry.
We need 2 more people for the group. So if you could just bring someone else with you, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was pretty much that. Let's see. We're about at the hour mark here. Let's pull up some news real quick. Who wants to cannibalize the news section real quick? Jacob, while I'm pulling it up. Smash. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I don't know how to talk, obviously. Before I got a Switch as a gift, I always said either Pokemon or Smash. Once one of those is made for the Switch, I will buy it immediately. Now,
Okay.
owning a Switch and being able to buy Smash, I'm excited. I think think it's going to be Smash 5. The Squid Kids are new. That was definitely Breath of the Wild link it showed. Granted, it didn't show anything else. But I feel like that the trailer was too dramatic for it to just be like, okay, here's Smash 4 again.
I mean, you're right on one aspect there. Like, it definitely was trying to do more. If they were just going to announce a Smash, like, remake, up-res, whatever, like, they probably would have just done it just like they did with Mario Kart. Like, you're right about that. But at the same time, like, what differentiates Smash games?
It's new characters
Like,
and, like, a handful of new levels.
Yeah, like, there really is nothing else that's like, oh man, I hope that, this is in the sequel. Like, no, I just want different characters. And, like, to be honest, if it turns out to be like a new Smash game with like certain characters missing, then I'm gonna be, more upset than I would be if it was like just a straight like remake or whatever. Because there were some of those characters in that game that I thought like played really well and were super weird, and some that didn't. Like, if this is a new game and they bring back like that same Mega Man, I'm gonna be super pissed because he sucks ass. He's the fucking
get rid of
worst.
Mega Man, keep Cloud.
Keep a lot of people, get rid of Mega Man.
Just Mega Man.
Also, bring in someone from Dark Souls. It's happening. So real quick, Dark Souls amiibo.
That's where Geralt's gonna go. Is Super Smash.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we talked about. Was that since then? Yeah.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
So the rumors of Geralt in Soul Calibur make me very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, real quick, in not news, there's a Dark Souls amiibo that you put on the thing, and it just makes your character do the Praise of the Sun emote.
Hell yeah.
So I'll happily put that on my shelf and never use it, just like the other amiibo I have.
Is that what the amiibo is? Is it the?
It is.
It's Solaire. Yep.
Yeah. It's awesome. Let's see, a news that I don't think I put on here. Did anyone see that fucking ridiculously stupid violence in video games thing that was shown at the White House?
Yep.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
So, since you did not, Jacob, I think I was Jacob.
Yes.
It's essentially a reel. Like, let's be real here. It's a reel of mostly war games. Mostly Call of Duty games. mostly the same one Call of Duty game with some sprinkles of Wolfenstein, Sniper Elite with its X-ray kills, and a fucking Dead by Daylight, Fallout, like, and it just is. It's not pieces of, with the exception of like the one thing that you could pull from, which is the no Russian level in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's all just like no context, like blood and super cartoonish gore happening. Like, there's one or two of those things, the Sniper Elite games, which are like more realistic, but like if somebody's head gets blown off in Fallout, it's not realistic. It's not super
right,
fucking...
the whole like head by itself flies off.
Well, there's like some giblets happening at the same time too, but like it's just the most unrealistic look at anything, and it's not like, oh, look at these games, they're telling us that like going out and shooting innocent people is like acceptable and fun to do. No, it's just like, it's fucking violence, and they keep trying to make this argument that like mindless violence is what's corrupting people, and like, yeah, so are comic books, so like that's cool, I guess. It's all right. They just make tons of money on the movies and stuff. It's cool.
So my one question about it is, the Sniper Elite shots, were they like the testicles?
They were not the testicles.
That they showed.
They should
Yeah,
have.
see?
They should have.
That's the only shot in that game that actually matters.
I thought it was pretty funny how like several times you can hear like some of the game dialogue, and it's a lot of like violence towards fascists and violence towards Nazis. Topical? You decide.
Right.
Just the most fucking ridiculous thing that's ever come out of anything in the government, I swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should look that up if you haven't seen it. It's everywhere. It's like 2 minutes long, maybe 6. I'm not sure. It's not very long. Whatever. Speaking of remasters, Lyle, I'm looking at you for this one. Tomb Raiders 1, 2, and 3 are getting remasters on Steam from a VR company using a 3D engine and they will be free to everyone who owns the old Tomb Raiders.
Didn't they already remaster those? Isn't that
No.
what Legends was?
That
That was
one
a
before
remake. That was a remake. The Legends was like retelling the stories. It was like, oh, this is what would happen if she ran into a dinosaur now. Like, not the same thing.
But see, that model doesn't bother me though. Like where they're like, "Hey, we're doing this thing. If you had the game, here's this."
Right.
Okay.
That to me is totally acceptable. Being like, "Hey, we're going to put a lot of money and resources into this, and we're going to expect you to pay the amount of a full game that fucking you already paid for."
Then don't buy it.
Well, I don't.
I'm just like,
For sure, I don't. But then also, I'm saying that those people are taking their attention away from other shit that they could be doing that I would probably actually like.
maybe. A lot of new games suck though.
I'm
What if
okay
what
with
if they
that.
were
I
like,
mean,
we're gonna make a new Secret of Mana? It's gonna be Secret
What
of
did
Mana 2, and it sucks ass just like the remake. Would you be more or less hurt?
what do they suck compared to? Because a lot of old games suck just because they were kind of old. Like
Compared to
They weren't-
the first game.
they weren't on the level though. Like I don't know.
I'm just saying. What if?
So, side note, I think I've changed my stance on the Tomb Raider movie. I saw there was a trailer for it on Death Wish today. Hadn't seen the trailer before. Looks less shitty than the first trailer that I saw.
It looks okay.
Yeah,
Like okay.
it looks not awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not expecting miracles.
The real quick back to that point, Lyle. I
Yeah.
see where you're coming from in certain places. I've picked up way too many remasters that clearly have a lot of care put into them, where like they legitimately change how the game works. Shadow of the Colossus is like the most recent example. Like they literally built a new game just after the previous game. Like a new person came along and treaded the same path as the previous people, and that was really cool because it modernizes that game that I would have a pain in the ass to actually play nowadays, and it gives you like a fresh perspective on it because it's like, oh, what if this game came out in modern times? Like literally that's what it feels like. And then there's the cases like the Secret of Mana and like the Silent Hill remaster where like those two things were like steaming dog shit. And it just like just don't
know.
just
I
don't
think
buy
the
the
ones
shitty
that-
ones is like my advice for everyone, because like
The one
know-
that bothers me the most is like that they're talking about going back for Diablo 2, and I'm a person that like I love that
Oh, that's
series.
happening.
I love that series so faithfully, and like I played 1 and I played 2 and I played 3, and everybody talks about how 2 is much better than 3, and I don't know that I agree with that anymore. I think it's like they were just different types of the same game, so like whatever. But I would really like to see a new one day, but that's not going to fucking happen if their resources are going into making a fucking 2 that I've already played. I already know all the story. I
would say the exact opposite of what you're saying. If they remake 2 and it sells like fucking hotcakes, they are more
It's
likely
great
to
for
make a
them.
new one. They're more likely to make a new one. What are they going to do? Remaster it again? No.
Probably,
and, like,
dude.
they remastered
In this
the first
current
Diablo.
climate, fuck yeah, dude.
And on a modern machine, on a modern PC, can you even play Diablo 2?
Yeah.
No, can you?
Yeah, I've totally gotten it working before. Don't ask me how.
Sure.
I still wouldn't. It's
The
like,
computer
you know
gods
what?
were with me.
After I got used to playing Diablo 3 on a console, that might do it for me. If Diablo 2 played on a console and it had the same like mobility that Diablo 3 had, maybe that would be worth it, because I hate the style that it came out on PC and it was like plant your character, cast your spells. Like I like to constantly have motion going on in an action RPG, because then it feels like action. So I don't know. I don't know. Fuck, dude.
So
I'll
what,
probably.
so what you're telling me
fucking play.
is you can't write it off just yet because you don't know what it's going to be.
What I'm saying is, it's Diablo, so I'll fucking play it. Like that's all it is.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's 1,000 games that just by the virtue of them being updated graphically or being able to run on a modern machine, a la PS4, or on a modern PC, you know, I would buy them. Like, and 90% of these games, you're looking at a reduced price tag anyway. You know, you're looking at like a $30 or $40 thing. Fucking Burnout Paradise, a game that I love, and runs like absolute dog shit on a PC right now in its current incarnation, I'm absolutely going to buy that game. It's $40. It allows me to play that game again in a much easier way than it would before. Then this game is like simply an up-res version. Like, they didn't do a bunch of extra work. They didn't go through and like retool anything. They just made it look good and play on modern shit better. And that's enough for me in certain circumstances. There's definitely plenty of games where, like, if they did that exact same thing, I'd be like, nah, son, I don't really give a shit.
I think a part for me is that when I buy a game, part of me buying the game is me wanting to discover what they've done. So, like, if I can't figure out, like, if there's not a new mechanic, if there's not a new story element, if there's not a new thing to discover, I don't want to, like, I don't rewatch movies. I don't replay video games.
You totes do rewatch movies, though.
Certain ones. But there's a very specific time of year that I do that.
Sure.
So,
and sometimes you will rediscover things when, like, this comes out. Like, new, like, whatever. That's beside the point.
Anyways, I think I've sufficiently ranted and bitched about it. So
the point is, somebody threatened to shoot everybody at Evo 2018, and now the FBI is involved.
Oh God!
Fuck's wrong with people? It's far from the first time this has happened.
Yeah, the FBI need to keep their fucking nose out of stuff, huh?
Did you not watch that White House video?
It's
Oh my god!
Did you see all the fighting games in it?
No,
None actually. They didn't even put Mortal Kombat in there. They didn't even have the decency to put the Mortal Kombat X-rays in this fucking video.
That's the easiest target, right?
You fucking motherfuckers.
For years.
For years, fucking motherfuckers.
Tradition.
Traditionally fucking motherfuckers. Yeah, that's a stupid thing that's happening. I don't have anything else to say about that. To talk like what we mentioned earlier about Call of Duty. I only bring this up because it's super fucking weird how this happened. So Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is the next one. Blops 4, and that's 4 eyes in a row. Which is theoretically the conventional Roman numerals they hated to subtract, they only like to add. This was announced, and it is also coming in October as opposed to the conventional November. This was first teased, and this is the reason why I bring this up. This was first teased by an NBA player wearing a hat with the logo pre-game a couple weeks ago. Like, it was literally just like the iconic, Black Ops fucking Roman numerals, which is just like orange, and it looks kind of like a shield. It was just like the logo, but it had 4 of them. And like, that was how this was like originally teased. And then they put out a little like trailer fucking thingy, whatever, full reveal. What the fuck's happening with this like guerrilla fucking teaser shit? Fortnite sneakers and now Call of Duty fucking hats. In more interesting for me news, the powers that be announced the Division 2 was happening at some point.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's see. In videos probably nobody saw, did anyone see the Tommy Wiseau fucking Joker audition tape?
I forgot to watch it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh man, that was fucking weird. Like,
Yeah,
as weird as I would expect.
Weird.
It's like super shit though.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, don't say.
Yeah, everyone should watch that because that guy's a fucking nutcase. And the fact that he even did that, the fact that he's like, I want to play the Joker. And then the Nerdist is like, hey, what if you send us an audition tape? And he's like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be famous again now that, Disaster Artist was a hit.
It's fucking working, man. He's got another movie coming out. Did you see that?
I think I did, because it's got the guy that played Greg in it also, right?
It's got he and his fucking homie in it. I don't know what the name of the movie is, but that's beside the point.
Hey, more power to him, I guess.
Yeah, totally. Today they announced a Westworld mobile game? Question mark? Arnold Schwarzenegger says the triplet script is in, and so is Eddie Murphy. Who's down? Arnie's back.
Duh.
Arnie's fucking back.
I can't remember the last movie I saw Eddie Murphy in. Adventures of Pluto Nash?
Yeah, probably. It's been a while. I'd be interested to see what that actually is.
Yeah.
He's like one of those people who just like got into fucking voice acting, I guess, much like Mike Myers or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fortnite Battle Royale is so popular, they're making a mobile version that plays with the console versions. That's a bad idea.
That is an awful idea.
No one is going to have fun on these phones if they're getting stomped by people with a fucking mouse.
Yeah.
Just not going to happen.
Let's see. I thought I saw something on there. I didn't really read it because I don't care about Fortnite anymore. But was there something to talk about competitive, like online, like what is it, like Overwatch League has their like TV presence or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know.
I'm sure there's some sort of quote unquote professional league for it. I mean,
yeah, I heard that they're kind of working on that.
Yeah, like they've started to retool the shooting. The shooting was completely fucking unbalanced, and they've made strides into making it feel a lot more like a skill-based thing. So they're definitely trying for that. I mean, it is so fucking like people who do not play video games, people who don't know what video games are, know what Fortnite is. Like it's fucking weird. It's the new Call of Duty 4, I swear to God. Here's a thing I should have mentioned earlier. Psychologist says 80% of school shooters don't have any interest in video games.
Oh, look at that correlation.
Yeah. I don't know what that guy's credentials are, but I totally believe that. Just look at the motherfuckers. Just look at him. Nobody fucking gives a shit. What else? I think I'm almost done. The reviews are coming in for A Quiet Place. Matt, you were talking about this a little bit.
I don't really know what that is.
It's a very quiet horror movie where if you make noise, they come after you, the ethereal they, whatever they are, and it's getting good reviews. And if a horror movie
Very
gets good
good
reviews, also
good.
husband and wife John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are in it together, and that's adorable.
Cool.
I mean, very cool.
Yeah, I think I would like that.
Wonder Woman 2. Patty Jenkins confirms Kristen Wiig will be Cheetah. Which
that is not true.
It is true.
That is absolutely true.
100%. 100%. And my thought when this happened is, man, I hope she's a better villain in this than she was in Zoolander 2.
You actually watched that?
I had to.
Oh my god!
I remember when Val was like, I mean, if they do another Wonder Woman, does she even have multiple nemesis? And I was like, oh yeah, and that's like the only one I could think of outside of fucking what's her tits, the
what's her tits is her name.
Cersei?
Yeah. Cersei. However the fuck, not the Game of Thrones one.
Cersei, right. Cersei Lannister. Yeah, she's the the most wicked witch of them all. Let's see. Last thing, real quick. I lost it. There's a new Grinch movie happening.
Oh god.
With fucking Benedict Cumberbatch as the fucking Grinch.
So I thought I saw they're making also a baby Grinch movie or
fuck
like a
that
kid Grinch movie.
Fuck that.
I thought that's what Benedict Cumberbatch was going to be in. This one doesn't look awful. I mean, it's an animated Grinch movie, but it, you know,
you want to talk about remakes,
Grinch, which is going to be.
You want to talk about fucking remakes?
Yeah,
Jim Carrey is a legend. That was the fucking perfect Grinch movie.
That's the only Grinch movie besides the original that I will ever watch.
You mean the two Grinch movies that have only ever been made are the best Grinch movies?
Since there's now a third and a fourth Grinch movie coming out, they can go fuck themselves. We're going back to Jim Carrey, damn it.
Those can't be the only two.
I don't know that I've seen other Grinch movies.
More titles.
I'm going to the Google.
Halloween and Grinch Night. That was a thing. The Grinch video game. Oh shit, I'm in the hole. a one-player non-violent action adventure game. You spread the holiday gloom by smashing non-violent smashing presents. Yeah. Smashing presents, ruining houses, and stealing. Yeah, it's still violence. Whatever. There's other Grinch shit. Although Grinch is a ubiquitous term, so this is actually kind of hard to dig into. Whatever. That was, I think, my last thing of news. Yep. Mm-hmm, yep. That's all I got.
I don't have anything else.
Anyone else have anything else at all?
I mean, I've got lots of things.
Okay. You didn't have to get rid of those for to pay your car?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
All right. Well, I'm about there, so I'm gonna let Jacob take this away. Since he's still here, I was hoping he didn't leave. He left.
Oh, no, he left. He's gone now.
He's gone.
Did I stay quiet long enough for you guys to think I left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I saw your name there, and you're like, "Hey, I might have to cut out early." I was like, "Okay, whatever." Do your thing.
Yeah, when my dog freaked out, Ariel totally wasn't home, so he was barking at ghosts
nice.
or something.
Okay.
But she is now home, so this is actually perfect timing.
Cool.
I say it every week. You know what's up? Leave us a review. Do we have a Twitter?
We do.
We got a Twitter. Follow us on the Tweeter. We got YouTube.
We do.
Drop a sub and a like and a thumb up. Rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. I use Podcast Addict.
I use Overcast. I highly recommend it. Shout out.
I'm a Podbeaner.
Cool.
Well, I already knew that about you, but what podcast app do you use?
We weren't gonna go that far, but I guess we are now.
Show us to your friends. Anyone you think might be interested. Val, I'm talking specifically to you because you're the only person I know who actually listens to the podcast.
Ray listens.
And Ray, I couldn't
Ray.
remember his name. And
There's
I wasn't
other
trying to
people.
play Lyle's friend.
They just don't care enough to reach out to us, but they're there. I
Yeah.
see them. We love you. We love you too.
Yeah, follow us on all the stuff. Show us to people. Play Overwatch with us if you have it on PC.
Hell yeah.
And
Lyle.
keep playing.
I was gonna have Lyle do it.
No.
Okay, keep playing.